In today's episode, we take a look at a project some MEPM leadership seniors took part in during midterm week.
And then we travel all the way to Merrick Road to get an inside look at the rage that is the coffee barn.
And more about sports signups around the community.
From the southern state to the great South Bay, if it's happening in Bellmore or Merrick, it's on our beat.
I'm Nikki Saraceni.
And I'm Oliver Mattis. And this is the first ever beat for the week of February 8th. Welcome to The Beat, where we share stories and events you may not have known about happening in our community.
Honestly, I was wondering if anything new was happening in our district right now.
Well, it's funny you say that because 2 weeks ago, a group of leadership seniors visited Dinkelmeyer Elementary for their Pirates for a Purpose project.
Here's Maya Passanisi with more about the lesson on kindness.
As a part of their Pirates for a Purpose leadership project, a group of seniors visited Dinkelmeyer Elementary School to share a message that they felt really mattered.
Does anyone have any examples of how you can be kind to someone?
Like if someone's left out in recess, you can extend a penny.
My leadership kids literally did everything from planning the lesson to coming up with the supplies to figuring out how long the lesson's going to actually take. It's this idea of witnessing my kids really taking control of a project and having ownership over it.
In the classroom, the high schoolers led activities and games to show these students how much kindness truly matters.
I think it's important for us to teach the younger crowd about kindness in today's world, especially since they're growing up, and this is a lesson that they can take with them to middle school and high school.
The message didn't take long to sink in. The students jumped right into the lesson, sharing ways that kindness can show up in their everyday lives.
And an act of kindness I can show is helping my brothers.
At this age, I think that lessons about kindness are important because we're trying to teach our students how to be good citizens. And part of being a good citizen is being kind.
During the lesson, the students made kindness cards for long-term pediatric patients.
We felt it was a good way to spread cheer and bring some kindness to brighten these kids' day in the hospital. It's really tough staying there, and especially as a kid, and we thought it would be a good way to show these elementary school kids how kindness can really affect someone in the real world.
For these students, the lesson is simple. Kindness is a choice, and it's one that anyone can make. For BNB, I'm Maya Passanisi.
Thanks, Maya. That's such an important lesson to teach the younger students.
I agree, and it's amazing how the leadership students were able to plan, create, and teach the lesson all by themselves.
The project was created for the MEPM Leadership Class Passion Project called Pirates for a Purpose.
The leadership seniors were encouraged to create something that would promote positive change in the community.
Besides this lesson, other groups did things such as getting school speed limit signs and hosting a winter clothing drive.
It's great when high school students can share what they've learned with kids in elementary schools. It really does bring our community together.
You're so right, Nikki. And it's so cool to see our own peers making a difference in this way.
You know, Ollie, this episode is going by so slowly. I wish I had some coffee to just keep me going through the rest of it.
Nikki, you can't call our new show boring. People won't watch it.
No, Ollie, I'm not bored. I'm just reading the line. I'm really excited to be here. I think we're doing a really good job.
Oh, right. I get it. Well, okay then. Funny you mentioned coffee, Nikki.
What do you mean, Oliver?
Well, our next story is about the coffee barn in Merrick.
Here's Allison Redican with more.
If you've been on TikTok lately, you've probably seen this place. The coffee barn in Merrick went viral overnight, and now everyone wants a taste.
We're all about customer service here. Always just been about serving the customers with a sense of humor and great coffee. So, for all the years I've been here, this has always been a steady store. And last February, we went viral, and our business more than tripled overnight. And all of a sudden, we had long lines, and we had to triple the size of our crew who work here. So,
definitely since the summer, we had a lot of influencers come in, and it picked up a lot from there.
I first heard about the barn from TikTok because I just saw that they were making all these crazy coffees. When we saw the s'mores latte covered in the marshmallows and the huge cups, we came here, me, my sister, and my mom went.
We've had so many crazy lattes that you probably would think of in a dream, but we make it a reality.
People are very impulsive. They see something on TikTok or Instagram and they hop right in their car and run right to the place. So we have a two-sided drive-through also. So it's very convenient, so you don't have like one long line.
Well, speed and convenience is really important because a lot of people on Long Island especially don't have a lot of time. So it's really important that it's just really quick here.
Everyone here is basically a family. It just makes me feel like very homey.
The community knows me here, and they're just very happy for our success. No one likes to see an empty, restaurant, and they love to see the success because that means we'll be here to stay. So.
Thanks to TikTok, the Coffee Barn is serving customers far beyond its neighborhood. One cup and one coffee at a time. For B&B, I'm Allie Redican.
There you go, ladies.
Thank you.
You got it. Don't want the full.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks, Allie. It's so interesting to see how social media brought so many people to this place.
Speaking of bringing people together, let's check out what's on our cultural calendar for the upcoming weeks.
There are a couple of shows going on throughout the Bellmore-Merrick community that everyone should check out.
There are running shows of the musical Rent at the Cultural Arts Playhouse in Merrick until March 1st. You can purchase tickets on their website.
Also, at the Cat Playhouse are auditions for Finding Nemo on March 3rd and March 5th. Visit their website for more information.
At Bellmore Movies and Show House, there is a showing of Percy Jackson the Lightning Thief at February 15th at 12 p.m.
Besides shows, another event going on in the community is the Lunar New Year program on February 14th at the Long Island Children's Museum in Garden City.
To celebrate the Lunar New Year, attend this cultural puppet show hosted by Chinese Theater Works.
That's a lot of shows to go see. What else might be happening?
Well, we need to talk about the opportunities for young athletes across the district.
Yes, there are so many sports and programs offered all across Bellmore-Merrick.
Here's Brett McGovern with more information on sports in and around the community.
Hello everyone, and welcome to our first sports segment of the Bellmore-Merrick Beat. This coming Sunday, February 15th, North Bellmore-North Merrick's Basketball League has 3 games. At 11:15 p.m., the matchup is Team Nerubeki and Team Cleva. At 12:30 p.m., it's Team Handel and Team Victor. And at 1:45 p.m., it's Team Feynman and Team Fennel. The location for all 3 is Calhoun High School. Also, registration for NCPAL, Bellmore and Merrick sports including soccer, martial arts, pickleball, and co-ed baseball clinics are open for the upcoming spring season. Be sure to register soon and check the varying close dates. More on spring sports, the Merrick Bellmore Little League and Kennedy Cougars baseball and softball spring clinics are open for registration, and these clinics will take place the first 3 Sundays of March. Now for the BMCH SD. This Wednesday, the Mepham boys basketball team has a home game against Hewlett High School with the girls away. Also on the 11th, the Calhoun boys basketball team is home, matched up with Great Neck South, while the girls are visiting. Lastly, this Saturday, the Kennedy girls basketball team has an away game against New Hyde Park, with the boys at home. That's all for me. I'm Brett McGovern, sending it back to the B&B studio.
Thank you, Brett. I am so excited to see Little League Baseball start soon. It gives me wonderful memories.
Well, Oliver, it looks like our time is up for the week.
No! Are you serious?
Yeah, that's all for us.
Well, in that case, we'll see you around the community.
And if we don't see you around town, we'll see you next week
on the beat.